Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to A Knight's Tale, where we are joined by William and Anwin, just out the front of our wood workshop. Yes, we are now a business owner, thanks to a very, very nice helmet we managed to earn in the last episode. We are doing quite well for ourselves, and well, there seems to be a little bit of strange happenings going on inside of a wood workshop at the moment, but that's fine. All things should be set up and running here before long. Now, we have had a look to see what we can find here in the town in terms of equipment for us. We're not wanting to buy too much else at this stage because a lot of our armor and all the rest we can still earn from tournaments, and we are still going to be fighting in many tournaments. We're just going to try and pick up a little bit more food, and to be able to do that, we're going to have to, I think we're going to have some more carrying capacity. And so let's have a look up the top and see if we can buy a beast of burden. We have for ourselves here a mule, cheap, very cheap for us to purchase, and that's going to increase our carrying capacity by a decent amount. We have a pack animal, so we can just put a whole heap on our mule here. And, well, I think we're pretty much ready to go. Ready to leave this place for now. Yeah, we've done pretty well for ourselves here. Very, very well, in fact. Now, speaking of tournaments, there are two that are happening nearby, one in Argoron and one in Omor. I believe we'll be able to make it to both of them if we are quick. And so, I think before we ride away from here, we'll have a look and see exactly what we're able to find in the nearby regions. We're having a look to see what the villagers produce. We can see that the primary production here is hog. The primary production down here is iron ore. We're looking for anyone that is going to be producing hardwood. I'm surprised, well, I guess you are quite close to the sea there. Is anyone producing hardwood? Alabat up here is producing hardwood. Yes, I think before we leave, we will try and see if we can't get ourselves some hardwood here in Varnovopol. We will be selling it back to them, but it's going to give our woodworkers something to work with once they actually get started. Yes, so we have 25 pieces of hardwood here. We'll pick up as much as we can. I think we're going to be able to get a decent amount. You know what? We could risk it and go for the whole kit and caboodle. 550. We're going to be very, very weighed down, effectively having everything on all three of our beasts of burden. We're going to very carefully and slowly make our way back towards Varnovopol. Unfortunately, the tournaments that are close by might be finished by the time that we reach them, but that is a risk that we will take, and we can see that we're actually going to make a profit here. So, all up, a good trade for us, really. Yeah, we're looking okay after all of that, so we'll go ahead and sell that, making a profit in the process, bringing all of those onto the local market. We can see that our trade has actually gone up as well. All right, the day is still with us for now. We're going to ride on to Omor, avoiding trouble along the way. William and Arwen, be careful, y'all. And we can see that we have a daily gold change here. 14, as in, I believe we earned 14. Yes, our wood workshop is just earning us 12 coin at this stage, as they are still getting up and running. Hopefully, we'll see an improvement to that before long. And it looks like we might be in a little bit of trouble here. There are some looters that are guarding this path. We are close to Omor, close to where the tournament is happening. Let's just wait and see if these villagers get engaged. Oh, no. They are just coming for us, but we do have some friends nearby, and if we're quick, we can actually just outrun our enemies. The looters without horses are going to be a lot slower, but that 6 there might be able to catch us. Not today. And we have made it to Omor just before nightfall. Let's cross our fingers, and there is a tournament taking place, and another helmet. When it rains, it pours. We don't know how good this helmet is going to be, but we can hope for the very best. And it certainly seems good. It is a tier 3 helmet with a head armor of 20. It's not horrible. And we have pole Coal Biter back in the fight, and it looks like Armin is going to be an opposite team to us. So Armin, we wish you all the best. Let's get ready to fight. And we are going to be an archer. Oh boy. Let's do what we can here, William. Perhaps try and even our odds a little bit. There we go, a peasant down. Another miss. There we go, another down. Well, you don't seem to be paying too much attention to us yet, but maybe now. See if we can't even those teams. Oh, we've only got one yellow teammate left. That certainly hurt you, didn't it? Yes, it did. You're still alive. Somehow. All right. Okay. Our teams are lowered. I actually feel more confident about fighting you, because we can kill you. William, nicely done, my friend. And we got a point in athletics there. All right. Not bad. Looks like Paul is carrying on through with us here. Let that first round go on past. Surprised that the woodsman made it through, but I guess it's the team that goes through. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and place our bet. As you can see, our bets are getting a little less. We are becoming more well known. Let's get to work, huh? There we go. Not a bad start. Oh, you're getting in my way there a little bit, buddy. All right, Pole. Oh, Pole's down. Oh, dear. Let's get in close. Get our faster swings in. Oh, no, Pole's alive. I was sure you were out there, my friend. Well, nicely done. We've gained a point in one-handed as well. Excellent. We should see that going up a little bit faster now at this stage. I think there was a bug before where we weren't actually earning anything at all, so this is a nice change. Alright, no hard feelings, friend. Oh gosh, definitely no hard feelings. That was a good opener from Pole. The Coal Biter. You're a toughie, huh? Ooh. Keep the shield up. Ooh, come on. There we go, William. Try and keep it in front as much as possible. There we go. Go for those headshots. He's got a bit of life to him. Give him that. There we go. We're in pole position now, as we are in the final of our first tournament of the day. Let's place that bet, accept, and it's a pretty decent amount that we can earn from this one here. Let's wait for you to get closer. Ooh, okay. A veteran bowman still seems to be pretty good. Not good enough for young William. Nicely done, my friend. Nicely done. We have the coin, and we have the helmet. I doubt it is going to have the wealth that the last helmet had associated with it, but we'll have a look all the same. Jumping in here, yeah, no, not as much, and it's not even as good of a helmet as what we've got so far. It is going to be a little bit better for Anwen. It's going to keep her head protected, and we'll go and sell that one for now. Get a little bit of coin here, not half bad. As for weapons and armor, we'll have a look and see if there is anything here that might be to our liking. I am tempted to upgrade, but it's going to have to be something pretty good, and sure enough, there isn't anything amazing here. We could consider getting another workshop. We're up to 31, so we could probably field a few men now and have that workshop pay for us, but I'm hoping we will see even more from that in time. Now, the other tournament was happening in Argoron over here. It's going to take us a little bit longer to make it out that way. I hope that come the morn we'll be there. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled as we make our way through the forests and the mountain passes. That's where, dangers lay in wait. Well, there we go. 46. Slowly but surely, we are getting a little bit more from that place. And we have made it. Are we lucky? Yes, we are. And the prize is Imperial Simple Leather Armor. Nothing to write home about, but still, it is a tournament and a chance for us to prove ourselves. It's actually not all that bad. Nice. And finally, we have Anwen back on our team. Very nice. And an equity on the enemies. We'll keep our eyes peeled. And that is definitely not as much. Yes, we're getting a little well known. Tournaments won't be offering us so much anymore. Something for us to consider in the future. Oh, here we go. That's what we're talking about. Give me a lance any day. Alright. Blue team seems to be doing an okay job so far. Here we are. Excellent. And a level to boot. Well, I take it back what I was saying about our team. Anwen, though, not half bad. Oh, not enough to get you there, my friend. We're up against a veteran infantryman. Let's keep that lance down and ready. Oh, a miss. Okay, we might have to be looking for this one to place it just right. Here we go. There we are. Excellent. Right to the face. Our horse took a bit of a hit there, but we came out on top. And it's a free-for-all at this stage, and we are going to be up against Anwen. We wish her all the best. There's a chance that she might make it through. We'll try to avoid fighting her where we can. We'll actually try and see if we can help her out here. Doesn't look like you needed any help at all. She's through to the next round. Anwen? She's got her eyes filled with blood. You, sir, are dangerous. Okay. I think, just by surviving alone, we were going to be going through to the next round, but best to be sure. Oh, okay. Let's carry on. We have an infantryman on our side. We're up against some pretty trained troops. Oh, and we have a bow. Dangerous. Come on, move to the side. Oh gosh. Not so happy with this setup. See if we can't go for your feet there, buddy. I know. Oh, there we are. Well, you don't have a shield, so that's definitely an advantage for our friend. Well done. Nicely done. Oh, I do always feel nervous when we don't have a shield at our side. And finally, one-on-one. Let's do this thing. Let's get that good opening strike. Oh, not yet. Open him up, the shield. Let's go for a stab, huh? Ah, no need. We are victorious. The crowds cheer. Let's see how good this really is. Alright, it's not worth too much, but it's actually an improvement all around. It looks pretty good too. Nice, William. Looking super fly. And, well, I think it's time for that northern leather tabard to go. We could hold on to it though, as there is a chance that we could find another for us to recruit. We are keeping our eyes open for blacksmiths. We would desperately need one, or, a good squire or two. Unfortunately, there is no one here for us to recruit, but we do have tournaments happening here in Diathma and Van Overpol, so two rather close to us, so let's ride on by and see if we can make it. But first of all, we have to say hello to some friendly bandits. We are going to have Anwen charge in with us this time. We're going to take them down as quickly as we can. Up against 4, we should fare fine. That first one will drop in just a moment. Anwen, watch yourself. Nice, a good start. 1 down. Oh, more decent damage. With the 2 of us running between them, we should be able to confuse them at least a little bit. It seems like we have. Oh, okay. Sorry, Anwen, we might have interrupted your charge there. Doesn't seem to matter to you, though. There we go. Another down. Just 1 left remaining. There we go. Excellent. Done and dusted, Anwen. Alright, sure. And we've gone and collected 2 from that lot there. Fantastic. William did take a little bit of damage, but there's nothing that shouldn't recover before we make it to the next town. Thankfully, we do have Anwen to heal us along the way. We can see that gold change slowly creeping up and raiders stalking those forests. And the prize here really isn't anything to write home about, unfortunately. But we do have Cadomenos, the robber here. An interesting looking individual. Perhaps someone that we might want to have a chat with after this fight, depending on how well they perform. Oh, well, looks like Arwen's going to be squaring off against them to begin with. Oh, and a very meaty open strike there from this Imperial Archer. Alright. Well, and the robber strikes. Let's finish this in her. Good damage. Oh, you are fast, my friend. Nearly got through with this second strike. Not half bad. We'll be coming up against them again, it would seem. Let's let those teams fill out, place our wager, and get ready. Oh dear, just throwing weapons. Certainly not our best, but could be worse, I suppose. We haven't really landed much yet, and we nearly hit the horse. There we are. Come on, William. Well, our team seems to be kind of carrying this for us right now. We've got 1 more left here. Feel like we should probably hold on to this one. Or not, you know. Go to the side. Get in. William, go. As long as we can stay close. There we go. We weren't doing much damage, but we did just enough. Those throwing weapons need a little bit of work for us. We're up against a horseman now, 1-on-1. This is more our style. A good start there. The pierce doing the damage we needed to. But the thrusts aren't always easy to get. For now, we are in the final though. A chance to prove ourselves further against some more of these trained soldiers. Here we go, William. Let's get a good opening stab. There we are. Oh, that was over quick. Yeah, a stabbing thrust while charging certainly does enough. You see, we're not earning as much from these tournaments anymore. Looks like William might have to pivot, or at the very least to another area where they might not know him so well. Yes, that armor isn't going to be of much use to us. I think we will be selling that, even though it does seem to have a little bit more going for it than the Northern Leather Tabard. Tell you what, we'll lose you for now. And that's going to get us 568. Not too bad. A paltry sum at this stage though. But you know what? I think it's time for us to have another little bit of a walk around the town. I wouldn't mind trying to see if we can't find some better garments for William than what he's wearing at the moment. And, well, a trip to the tavern might be in order as well. Let's see what we can make out here. There's another wood workshop here. There's a brewery. Let's see. We'll make our way to the main square. We have our weaponsmith here. And the armor. I don't suppose you would sell clothes as well, Let's see. Yes, it does look like they do. And the question is, what is going to be nicer for us? I suppose we could have a look. The military tunic isn't all that bad, although it's not really to my liking. Let's have a look at the rich tunic. It's similar to what we had, but it's got a nice little bit of a finish to it. Gotta say, I might be a little bit more in line with that. Some folded town boots. Yes. I feel like that's us for the time being. We'll leave our western hood off our civilian outfit. Although we are forgetting about Arwen. You know what, Arwen, I think you look fine in your outfit. The woodland garments that you have really do suit you. Yeah. Well, there we are. We have a slightly different look to us, perhaps a little bit more presentable. I do like our green theme. The one thing that I don't like is how wide-eyed everyone looks. It looks like we've been awake for days, or have the energy to at the very least. Let's carry on in the direction of the tavern, which is just around the corner here. There is another that we want to have a word with, this robber, who seems to be very quick on their feet, and not that bad at swinging a blade. A useful individual. And I believe that's who we're looking for over in the corner of this tavern. It's very similar to where we found Unwin before. Let's have a chat with Cadomenos, or Cad for now. Cad?
My name is William. Tell me about yourself, please.
Oh, I suppose I can tell you. Nothing that no one doesn't already know how. Me and some lads from my village, we thought we'd run away, join some of the other lads up there who make their living on the highways, if you know what I mean. Didn't much want to go scratching a plough across the dry fields all year, every year, like my father did. But I was young and foolish. Bandits, well, who'd have thought? They're real animals, always drunk and stabbing each other, or too drunk to feel the cold, so they catch the plague and end up coughing up blood, or drunk and asleep when the patrol comes around, so they end up on the gallows. I suspect you get the idea. So that was no kind of life, neither. I left the woods, paid a little money to find friends who got my name off the outlaw list, and now I'm a regular, law-abiding citizen. Officially, that is.
A wise decision.
Life's better here in the city. More civilized, you could say. Oh, the work can be a bit rough and tumble, but I feel I can relax after a long day with more refined company, like your good self. Right now, I'm between jobs, so if you've got any work for me, I'm willing to discuss it.
Might have use for someone like you. My company, that is. You have a particular set of skills, and you seem to have a keen eye, perhaps one that might be able to keep us safe on the road. Yes, we could use you.
Very well. I'm going to need to settle some debts. Near 2,000 should be enough.
Fair? All right. That should get you started.
Very well. I will get my gear and join you outside. We have ourselves a burglar. Let's see if we can make an honest man out of you, Cad. Welcome to the team. Now, we'll probably want to get a horse for Cad, or, you know what, Cad, maybe you can just ride the mule for now. Yeah, you don't have one to start with. You are a tall lad, though. Yeah, we won't be able to carry as much, so watch. Drops right down. That could work for now, but yeah, no. And we'll give you a saddle as well. Let's see. Let's go and trade and pick ourselves up a horse. We don't need an amazing horse room, but I guess something with a bit more maneuverability. The Palfrey's not that bad, really. A mid-range horse for us, and let's see. We'll go ahead and get you some barding. Doesn't have to be, again, anything amazing, because we're going to be trying to avoid combat outside of this, and it turns out you can't ride anything. Well, I guess, my friend, that's that, isn't it? Maybe we could get you riding a sumpter, because, yeah, you don't have a lot of skill, do you? No, you don't. Well, I guess it's going to be that. That's fine. We'll chuck a saddle on there for you, just so that you're going to be a little bit faster. And it looks like, we'll actually be able to give you some of this leftover equipment that we had. There we go. You'll be a little bit more prepared, I would think. Imperial Horseman boots. We'll go ahead and chuck those on you. There we go. Very nice, my friend. You are ready to join us. Cadomenos, the robber. And let's have a look at Cad's skills here. Actually really quite good with a one-handed blade and very good at roguery. So as we can see, roguery allows you to experience the darker side of human life, giving bribes and escaping from captivity. I think you'll be a useful person for us to have. He does seem to have a little bit of cunning, not as much in the social side of things, but we'll see where we can kind of place those skills as we continue. We should, however, have a look at our clan and see if we can't give him a role within our clan. Right now, I think Scout would probably be best, although he has a 0 in scouting. I guess it's better than having no one at all, and it might give him a chance to improve some of that. I really do hope that won't be a mistake. We might not be able to see as well because of him. We'll cross our fingers and hope for the best, huh? And well, just before we ride out, we should also note that there have been some changes to the world here. We can see that some locations have exchanged hands. Some factions are growing stronger and others are growing weaker. This is where William hails from, and it's where we'll eventually be making our way back to. There is a chance for him to make a name for himself there, and I think he'd like that very much. Well, our next tournament is happening a little bit further to the south, and this might be our last tournament for a while. It is the closest to us, so it's what we'll be going for. We still seem to be able to see some people along the way. Cad, you're doing some work, minimum, but it's still work. And with the morning light, we have arrived at Saneopa. And, well, it looks like we've just got one with us for now. Cad has decided to stay out in the woods, or maybe he's made it to the tavern already in here. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Whether or not we'll see him in the arena, I guess that remains to be seen. And as for the arena, where are you? Oh, Cad, you're over here. What are you doing? Ah, shady business, I see. That's actually fun to see that he's doing his own thing independent of us. And it does look like the arena is down this way, as well as, well, a whole heap of folk that seem to be queuing up. Ah, it's the watermelons, of course. I am not surprised. Gang leader bodyguard. Okay, alright, watermelon gang. It's unusual, but I suppose, why not? Sure. Onward to the arena, huh? Oh, wow. I guess we're already here. And yeah, I do really like seeing these places from the outside, because they're bloody impressive. And Saneopa, you got some style. Some real good style. Well, here we are. The crowd is silent. For now. Ah, that's a little better. Let's sign up, huh? We're ready. And our prize today is a helmet. Well, a helmet that we might be able to give to Cad, who we are going to potentially be fighting in the next round. Unwin, thankfully, is on our side to start with. And yep, we're seeing those funds drop down. Let's get started. Oh, wow! Okay. Well, I was trying to get ready to couch our lance. We took some serious damage there. Arnwin, thankfully, has gained a level. Wow. Okay. Alright, looks like it's going to be one-on-one here. Let's couch the lance and hope for the best. Oh, we missed. Oh no, not a good situation to be in. Oh boy. We are holding on by a hair's breadth. And you, sir, are rather fast. Oh, you can certainly try, Legionary. Oh boy. That was too close for comfort. Wow. Chara, the Wanderer. Not bad. Not bloody bad. Cad, nice job, my friend. He's made it through again. It's gonna be us and Anwin against these folk here. Nice job, Anwen. Well done. Okay. Oh, wow. You really managed there. Yeah, hell yes. Nicely done. Now what of Cad? You know what? Let's go watch the round. Let's see what Cad is capable of here. He's really not that well armored, but he's a vicious sort. God. Yeah. Alright, jump in there, buddy. Yep. Good old roguish backstab. There we go. Nice. Nearly got him.
Come on!
He had good armor, but yeah, well done. We're going to be fighting Cad in the final here. Well, semi-final at the very least. Here we go, and we're inside our face. Not so good. And a miss. Oh dear. And another miss, and Cad is coming for us. Cad is down. Okay, we hit another javelin. Okay, that's good. Oh, here we go, William. Good dodges, bloody hell. Oh. Okay, Anwen, we wish you all the best. But, well, don't try too hard, huh? Let's actually go with the start-off stab, if we can. Oh, okay. Wow, Anwen, hold back, huh? Jeez. Okay. See, we've armored her pretty well as well. Oh, wow, a close call. We're gonna have to be healing you this time. We'll take the coin, we will take the helmet, and we'll take that renown. Now, Chara, the Wanderer here, is pretty good when it comes to fighting. We're really looking for someone that can be a smith though, and while Kara does seem capable, they're not who we're looking for right now. And looking back at our group here, we're going to hand down the armor. There you go, Cad. A little bit more protection for you, my friend. I'm sure you'll be happy with that. Well, there are 2 tournaments happening down here, but we really just don't seem to be earning that much in the Empire. It might be time for us to start to move down here, back towards home. Sargot. Yeah, we're gonna start that ride back to Vlandia. And that's not going to be a ride without troubles. But we are seeing that profit grow. It looks like it's sitting around about 67 for the most part. We do have some large bands of looters still around, and I hope we'll see that grow further from where it is now. But even just getting that little bit of coin each day is going to help pad out William's pockets. Well, look at that. Cad has gained a skill point in riding. We're teaching him as we travel through these forest paths. Slowly but surely, he's learning. And you know what? On our way through, we will be stopping by some of these cities just to resupply and see if they've got anything interesting for sale. And of course, seeing if there's any tournaments, and sure enough, here there is. And an Imperial Axe, no less. Well, we can't pass up the chance. It is just a tier 1 weapon. Really not that much at all, but hey, we'll see how we do. It gives the others a chance to improve their skills. There we go. Take him out, please. There we go. Alright, not bad. 82 damage over there. Oh yes, nice. Alright, sorry Cad, got you in the face there. Oh, I think we accidentally hit our horseman there. Whoops, my bad, my bad. I don't think you're gonna hit him with that from all the way back there. We, on the other hand, stand a little bit of a chance. Oh, nicely done. I was wrong. Well, yeah, lots of shouty. All right. Oh, Gerald or Gerald? Gerald the Loud, Gerald. We're gonna go Gerald. All right, Gerald. Interesting. You didn't last very long. Poor Armin didn't either. We might have a chat to you after all this. We're gonna make it through this fight first. And that starts with you here. Oh, a good start. Keep the shields up. Stab away. Get to work. All right. There we go. Get all of our kills in, huh? All right. That's fine. Show off. All right. Okay, semi-final now. And really, not that much coin on the line. Even so, we must be careful. Oh, and, well, it wasn't exactly careful. That stab at the start is a bit of a risk. But we still come out on top. And in our final round, we'll place our bet. And, yeah, only potentially coming away with 840 from this. Really not that much at all. We're not going to risk the opening stab because it hasn't been working out that well for us. But we'll get in some early strikes. Try and move to the side of some of his strikes. Kind of just getting very, very light ones at the moment. Ouch. Yes, there we go. Trying to get a few more combination strikes in there. Well done, William. A win is a win, and an axe is, well, an axe. And it's, well, it sells for an okay amount. I'll give it that. Is that going to be a bit better for you, my friend? Perhaps we give you the option to use an axe on the side there. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that for now. And as for your cap, we'll lose it for the time being. Well, Carol certainly isn't a blacksmith, but he does have a fair bit of skill across the board here. He's young, but he's got some really good riding. We might be able to make use of this man. We haven't been here before or to one of these empire cities, but I think most of the empires have a kind of similar, familiar feel to them. I do like that though. Yeah, that'd be a bit painful for anyone that's going to try and find their way in here. Now, where there is that tavern? Cad, what are you up to this time, huh? Shady dealings in the back? Shady dealings in the front. Okay. And here is our tavern. Not a bad one at that. Let's head on inside and see if we can find this, loud individual. Well, I believe that's them in the corner. Let's pay him a visit. You look a little different than I would have imagined.
What is it, stranger? Who are you?
My name is William, sir. Please, if you would, tell me about yourself.
Of course. I'm sure you'll agree it's a tale worth the telling. My lineage is as ancient as it is noble. So, of course, when King Dether called the muster of the vassals, I took my father's horse and my mail and rode off to join it. That was in our war against the Empire, you see. There was a great deal of marching to and fro in the mud. I shan't bore you with that. But you must have heard of what happened when we caught him. We were forming ranks to charge when another knight, if indeed he's worthy of a name, told me that I had no place in the front and I must join the second rank of horses. Well, you know what a man of honor does when he's insulted like that? I struck him down, and then his friends came at me, and I struck them down too. I laid a full dozen of them down before they finally overbore me. Have you ever heard of a more glorious stand against such odds in the name of honor?
That is rather impressive that you took down a dozen men fighting single-handed.
At any rate, the enemy came down upon us and the Vlandian host was scattered. I don't care to rejoin such miscreants, but if another captain were gracious enough to take me on, I would be pleased to add to my glory in his service. Wink, nudge.
I think I get your meaning.
Right now, I'm between jobs, so if you got any work for me, I'm willing to discuss it.
I might have an opportunity for you. A chance for someone like you in my company.
I don't know how good you are with a hammer, but we'll see. We'll see you put to use. Very well. I'm gonna have to pay up though. Got quite the tab, you see. Around 2,000 should settle it. Well, here you are. Very well. Let me get my gear, and I'll join you outside.
Well, Gerald the Loud, we'll see if we can make use of you. He certainly has some skill. I'll give him that much. Yes, with the 130 and 120, he's looking pretty good. Very athletic, and with a decent, very, very decent riding skill at that. Well, I guess he wasn't lying about, serving as a rider. Not a knight, but a rider. And because of that, I think we're going to be able to outfit our man here with some pretty decent, legs. We could pick ourselves up an Azurai horse here, or an Imperial Charger. The Charger has a lot of hit points. The speed is nowhere near as good as some of the others. I gotta think that something a little bit bigger like this might be more his speed though. Yeah, don't worry my friend, we will get you a saddle, we'll get you ready to ride, and we're not gonna worry about your clothing for now. Some Imperial robes though, rather fancy. Perhaps maybe too fancy for William. Maybe. Well, for now, you've got yourself a horse, a saddle, and we'll see if we can't get you some equipment before long, but I feel like you're going to have to earn it, my friend. Well, there's no real category that we can put Gerald into at the moment. He's certainly not an engineer, a surgeon, or, well, really, the only role we're trying to fill right now is an engineer. So we'll keep our minds open for that. Right now, I think more than anything, Gerald is going to be able to be a good squire, a bodyguard for young William here. Slowly but surely, we are getting closer to our home lands. We'll try and stop off in the next city, Ortysia, down by the sea. And as the sun creeps over the horizon, we'll be arriving at Ortysia. I don't suppose there'll be a tournament happening there, don't you think? We can certainly inquire, can't we? And sure enough, there bloody well is. Honestly, our luck with tournaments is wild. Well, here we are. Another helmet. It's unreal. Arnwin, let's see how you fare in this round. Unfortunately, not making it through, but we're teaming up with Cad this time, and we're going to be going up against Gerald in the fight, so we'll see how he fares. And wow, we're really not getting much coin at all now. Okay, well, let's get to it, huh? There we go. Thank you, Cad. Well, you've got a lot of life in you. Cad is down. We're up against 2 green. Not a fan of that. Let's even the odds a bit, huh? Oh, or not. Okay, this is going to be a little bit harder than I thought. Really need one of them to go down. There we go, that's better. Excellent work, William. Still standing after all of that. Some tactful play by our man. Well, Cad, let's go for another. Okay, green's going down first. Let's try. There we are. Good stab. Let's follow it up. Oh, too slow. Alright, getting a few little combos in there. Come on. We're not going to do much from that side. It's a bit better. Oh, death by 1,000 cuts. And our one-handed skill is now at 55. We are getting better, bit by bit. It looks like we're going to have to take on Cad now. Well, my friend, we wish you all the best. Well, we really don't, but we'll see how you do. Oh, gosh, we struck way too early. He is looking pretty cool with that helmet. Stay down, my friend. I suggest you do. We're on to the finals. Just like that, you know how it goes. Let's see if we can take this fool down. They seem confident enough. Let's see if that lasts. The slashes, other than the top down, really don't work against that armor. I would not mind some myself. But we'll take that, and we shall leave. It's not a bad prize. It's actually better than what we're wearing at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and just pass down the helmet as we do, just bit by bit. And there you go. You got yourself a helmet now, my friend. And well, now we really are close. Just through one more forest, through a valley, and then Sargot will be in sight. Home for William, a place he hasn't been to for a while. And look at that, some more riding skill for our friend Cad. Very nice, my friend, very nice. And will these forest bandits... Oh, close. But we're free of them for now. And Sargot, we should be there just as the sun is starting to creep over that horizon. Welcome home, William. Welcome home. The wooden walls beckon. It's good to be back here. The others, I think, have already made their way inside. No doubt to, well, in Cad's case, be rather shady. I suppose we'll see. Arnwin, welcome to William's home. I like the houses, and I like the feel of the place. Let's see, are any of our friends around? Seemingly not. I would have imagined they would be around here, but no. Perhaps they're in the tavern. The Lord's Hall is ahead of us in the distance. It's good to be back, but we want to fight. We want to prove ourselves here as well. We have to be careful, as William is known in these parts. Not just as Ector, but as Thatcher, the William he was. Not the one who has his own family sigil and a name for himself in the arena. We'll be cautious, as always, and wary of those who might want to tear us down. But you know what? Maybe having something here would be nice as well. A business. Another place to earn for us. It's certainly a possibility, and one that I think we'll explore. But Legionnaires, that shall be in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this extra episode of William this week. Where his story goes next, you'll have to wait until next time to see. If you enjoyed today's episode, consider leaving a like or a comment to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.